There was two sections of the internet that I do feel like were excited for the first week sales of this album to come out because they wanted to use it as an excuse to shit on Ross. The first group of people are people that were listening to Ross and hip hop and whatnot back in the early 2010s, late 2000s. These are the people from the Officer Ricky era that remember when, I mean, Ross and 50 are still beefing, but they still remember when it came out that Ross was a corrections officer. And these people have like a big moral high ground of what hip hop should be. So they'll go on and on about Officer Ricky. How could this corrections officer make music? Blah, 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 blah. But obviously, these people are a minority because after the whole Officer Ricky incident happened, Rick Ross dropped BMF. And when Rick Ross dropped BMF, Blowing Money Fast, I think on Big Meets Larry Hoover, people didn't care about the whole corrections officer allegation and everything anymore. Ross was selling more money, more albums than he had ever did prior. Ross got Meek Mill, Wale, Omarion was on there for a little bit. You know, Ross's career was doing better than it ever done post the Officer Ricky thing. You know what I mean? So while people will try to hold that against him, it's clear that most listeners don't really seem to give a fuck. So that's like the first group of people that were excited to see Ross flop, right? The second group of people that I think were really excited to see Ross flop, let's call it what it was, Drake fans, okay? There's a lot of people who they ride with Drake, and every single person that beef with Drake, they're excited to see them fail, right? They're excited to see, I don't know, maybe when Kendrick drops his next album, they're going to say it sucks. They're currently going after, I guess YG is their target right now. Rick Ross was the target when Set in Stone came out. Everybody that beef with Drake, trust me, the Drake crowd is waiting to, show them that they're nothing without Drake, right?